So we just wanted to give you guys an idea on how to use D2L and MySRU. So this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to navigate D2L, then we'll do a separate tutorial on how to navigate MySRU. So let's open up our internet. We're going to go to sru.edu. Up here in the top right hand corner, we're going to click on MySRU. This is how you get into D2L. You can see my credentials are already in the boxes here, but you would put your username, whatever your email is, and your password in there. And then you sign into MySRU. Once we sign into MySRU here, you'll see this tab for D2L. We're just going to click on this Rock Online right here, and that's going to take you to the D2L homepage. So here you can see my D2L, the classes that I'm enrolled in that I have right here. We'll take you over the home page, show you how to do all this stuff. Right here you can see that these classes each have a little pin next to them. So the classes that you were enrolled in, if you click this little grid here, this will take you to all the classes. These are all my classes that I've ever taken at Slippery Rock. If you want one to show up on your homepage because maybe you're in it right now or you need to get documents from it, all you do is click this little pin here, and then it will show up as one of your pinned courses, and it'll always be on your homepage here. That way you can keep all of your classes that you're taking right now easily accessible on your homepage so you don't have to go searching for them all the time. On the homepage here, it's basically just your profile. You can change your account settings, your notifications. D2L does have a notification system. You can see I get my notifications through emails and text messages. They're about when assignments are due, quizzes. You can actually scroll down here to see a list of what you want to be sent to you. You can have all these different things sent to you at when content's created, when there are grade items released, updated grades, quizzes, stuff like that. You can customize all of this to how you want it, and you do that right on the home page under notifications here. That's how you get all your notifications for your classes. You can also tell D2L which classes you want notifications for, which classes you don't want notifications for. It's up to you. So let's go into one of my classes here and I'll show you guys how to work around D2L and figure out what you're doing in your shell here. So this is just a class that I'm taking right now. This is the shell for this class. All of your content, so all of the assignments, all of the articles that your professor may want you to read is going to be under content here. So this class is broken up week by week. So he has week 1, week 2, week 3. And in this shell, all the assignments are right at the bottom of that week's classes. Now, your professor might have these organized differently, but it's all going to be essentially the same. If you go up in the table of contents, this shows you everything for the entire class. Now, my professor released all the stuff because it's an online class. He released all the stuff at the beginning and just let us work at our own pace. Your teacher might release stuff week by week. It's up to them, but all of your stuff is going to be under table of contents here. Course schedule, if the professor puts anything in the course schedule, it'll show up there. You can get the full schedule here. It'll tell you when things are due dates, which is nice. So you can just look right here, upcoming due dates. Nothing's due today, nothing's due tomorrow, but in the next 7 days we have this due. So it's just nice to see what's coming up on your schedule. Let's go over to Dropbox here. If you have an online assignment that you're doing, which chances are you're in an online class, you're going to be turning them in on Dropbox. So let's see here. I have my social media plan. If you need to turn something in on Dropbox, you click on whichever assignment it is. You come in here, you click Add a File. If you need to submit a recording, you can record audio, but most likely you're going to be submitting a file. So you would click Add a File, and it's going to ask you if you want to do it from your computer, or you can put stuff in D2L on your locker. Most times I just do it from my computer though. So you click on your computer, and then you would click Upload, go find whatever file you need, and then you upload it into D2L. You would click add, and then it would pop up here. You'd submit it, and then if you chose to, you get an email notification about that. So let's go back to this course homepage. Discussion posts. A lot of online classes have discussion posts. So discussion posts are just a way to get the people in the class, talking about stuff. So this is a discussion that I have in my class, social media used for professionals. When you click on whatever discussion post you need to do, right here you can see the start a new thread. That is where you will type your thread. You can type whatever you want. You put your subject here, which usually is the assignment title and a last name. So mine will be social media plan pattern. And then you can type down here in this box. If you need to respond to people, like if your professor is asking you to respond to other people's discussion posts, you click on their title, you can come in here and you can click reply to thread. And that gives you the ability to reply to, whatever you need to talk about to this thread. Okay, we'll go back to our home page here. Quizzes. If at any time your professor is going to give you quizzes, now I don't have any quizzes in this class, but if there's any time you're going to have quizzes, it's going to be under this tab here. I don't think I have any classes right now that have quizzes, or else I would bring those up. But here's the quizzes list. Like I said, I don't have any quizzes, but they'd show up in this area. You click on them, it tells you how long you have to complete them, how many questions they are, and you can actually exit out of D2L and go back in, and your quiz will still be running. Just watch the time limit. Obviously, if there is a time limit, some professors do, some professors don't. Grades, obviously, pretty self-explanatory. Your professor can leave you individual feedback in these categories. It's good to read that so you know what you're doing. New announcements. If your professor is going to leave any announcements, they're going to be on this page here, on the news page. So any new announcements are going to be right on this page. They'll probably also send you emails, but this page is dedicated for announcements. If you have any updates in your class, like it says, I have 165 unread discussion posts and 2 Dropbox folders with unread feedback. You can click on those. You can go into your Dropbox and read the feedback that you were given on each assignment, which is nice. Some professors leave feedback. Some might email it to you. It depends on the professor, obviously. But if you have any updates in the class, it will show up right here. So that is a little quick rundown of D2L. If you have any notifications, like grades that were put in, they'll come up here with this little bell icon. That's like Facebook. It has a little red dot up there if there's any new updates or anything. If you have any discussion posts that are on, somebody responded to you, they'll be right here. And then you can obviously edit your profile here if you want to add a picture or change any account settings or anything like that. If you have any questions on D2L, you can always call the tech help line or stop in or email the special education department if that is your major, or contact whatever department head is for your major.